A bit, a bit personal. When you're in the hospital, do you keep the hair like out like this?
Oh no.
But why? Like, I mean,
it be double personality.
okay. So when you're in the hospital,
yeah, man,
you cover it up.
Knii Lante with the N.
Okay.
When I'm here, then it's Knii Lante with the KNII.
Okay.
Right, so
I get it. Wow, it's been a while. It's been so long. I don't remember I think the last time I saw you was when Grams Morgan and the brothers came to town to actually permit.
That's the century.
Yeah, that was it. That was the last time I saw you.
Things have been happening. A little lull because of some small things, I remember that bank collapse really hit us really bad, very, very bad. And it slowed down a whole lot of things. But we are bouncing back small. And
Small.
and God being good, some investors are showing some real interest.
Right.
So just expect some wonderful stuff.
Okay, very important. But do you sometimes get challenges in terms of your music? Like doing your music and all that?
No. We be the 24-hour economy. We be the real. I hope say the president they listen, make him not forget us. we they do medicine by day, and then we do the music by night. So
I get it.
That be how we they do.
Oh, I get it.
Basically,
Wow. I remember there was I think around that time my colleague IB interviewed you. You had to state what you wanted to state, but you were a bit upset because you feel like when it comes to our music, doing stuff for our music, like people really don't pay attention. But when others come from outside, like we're all quick to jump on and want to be. Yeah, you were really upset that day.
I remember. Well, you want us to go into it?
You will come to that one because the fire you gave that day, it'll be small fire.
Sorry,
it'll be small fire.
All good. It's all good. All for the love, all for the culture.
Oh wow! Yeah. But I wanted to find out, because of your profession, are there things you like to do, but due to the profession you're unable to do because you're a doctor?
Yes, so many things. God, I make a talk say God, because we God bless us somehow with the opportunity of looking after some elderly people in society,
right.
And some important people in society, put it that way.
Okay.
And when you're taking care of them, you have to be careful about what kind of things you do out there in the open.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's not a very good message you may be sending across to those kind of people.
Right.
So you always have to be circumspect. I know say the dreads they make.
Yeah.
But that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to dread if I strike something for your heart inside. But I know say the dread they make people they feel some way. So when I get to work, I usually cover it up with my surgical cap,
okay,
and then I go to the clinic. So there's really no problem.
Yeah. But have you ever met a patient who's probably met you perform or sing and then come to the hospital?
Plenty. There was one old man I remember way back then, about some 5-6 years back, who was sitting in the queue, and the nurses would come out and call him that he should come inside, and he said no, he wants to see doctor separately. Have you been booked? No, he was there from like 9 to about 2. And then when I finished the clinic, they said this old man wanted to see me. So he came in and then he sat down, and then I said, oh, what's the problem? I was expecting to hear my back pain, Mrs. C, and I said, mean sorry during the night, those kind of complaints.
Right.
But he was like, Doc, you know why I came here? I said, what? He said, I came here to just bless you and thank you for the kind of performance you put up at TV3.
Wow.
There was some reggae thing that we did. Shout out to Rutai. And we had, as of then, we had a group called Reggae Rising.
Okay.
We were 4 artists who used to do everything together. And we had a performance at TV3. And I think he was watching the TV. And he enjoyed my performance, the way I was communicating with the band and everything. And so that is why he came to the hospital, and he sat down for
Wow.
4 or 5 hours. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
He said it's a long time since he saw artists playing with a band and communicating with the band in that kind of way, you know. And I've never forgotten that experience till now, and I will forever remember it.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Elderly man too.
Elderly man.
Yes, elderly man.
But I hear
I'm talking about someone in 70s, 80s going.
I hear they like the reggae vibe, you know. I hear they love it.
They all like it. They all like it. I'm sure the president cry like him, but you know, reggae there be some way.
It comes with some, you know, some other things with it. So sometimes
some stereotypes.
Yes,
Yeah,
so sometimes people
stereotypes.
tend to look at it in a different
Yeah,
light. But
yeah,
but that's so sweet to actually hear.
Yeah.
Oh, but have you ever had people questioning you about the hair?
Well, one auntie of mine, okay, let me say a cousin.
You know, it's always the family members.
You know, she came to the house. She came to visit my mom, and I happened to be there. And she was talking to my mom. She's actually the wife of a very big. He's my cousin, a very big bishop in this country.
Okay.
And when I entered my mom's room, she was sitting there, and she saw me, and first thing, exactly. You know, I'll never forget it. Shall I say, but me, she thinks I'm still that 5-year-old Knii Lante, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but shall we grow and experiences shape us, and, you know, our belief systems and everything, you know. Yeah.
I just pray that the stereotype changes, especially from our old folks, because every time they have a way they
not
just
only
ask
the old folk, even society in general.
Yeah.
I mean, I always state this fact that when I was a doctor and I didn't have locks, I'd reach police barriers and they would just say, oh, but pass, you know. But now that I've grown the locks, when I get to the police barriers, they look at the sticker, then they look at my face, they look at my hair, they look at the sticker again.
because they are not
Then they
sure.
say, Papa, park.
But they have to ask. Oh no.
And then, you know, the searches begin and all that. You know, yeah.
Wow. I mean, it's quite interesting. I wonder how you manage it. You've been able to manage it over time, and today you're still here. I mean, doing your music and still practicing as a doctor as well. Now, yesterday I had a young man here. His name is Kofi Mante, and he said that you cannot afford to do music full time.
Okay.
Is that true?
No, that's not true. I mean, but how can you even say that? I mean, but you mean in this country or where?
Well, maybe because he's in Ghana, so I want to.
Well, I mean, situations differ. There are musicians who like Stonebwoy, Shatawale and things. I don't think they do anything else apart from music. So they are professional musicians. You know, those of us who do a little medicine by the side and also do the music. People think that because we do the medicine, so the music is a hobby kind of thing. But it really is not a hobby. It is a 24-hour economy thing. President, please listen. Listen very. I don't hear minister for 24-hour economy yet. But you know, music is not a hobby at all. It is also a major profession which I practice by the side. You know, people have those kind of misconceptions.
Well, I think with him, he said that like you have to pay some bills and maybe you have to do that other thing to be able to.
Yeah, but
support
Stonebwoy they pay bills, Shatter they pay bills, Miss Bell they pay. I mean them, you know them. Them all they pay bills. I mean, so yeah, I mean it depends, you know, like your situation. If you have a good situation, you are being sponsored by a record company. Go and ask KD them. You know, they are professional. They are doing their thing. 20. So you can't say that. It's your situation, you know. And so your situation may be hard. You know what I mean? No investor, nothing. So you may have to do some small grind by the side to support.
Okay.
But the passion for lead the way. I mean, no matter what it is, if the passion leads the way and you keep on doing it, like I'm doing it. Hopefully one day people will really take it seriously and say that, Charlie, this guy is doing it really professionally. I think he's worth investing into. Yeah. And then when they invest into you, you will see how music pays. Yeah. Right now you don't see, but you know, the same situation used to happen for football.
Right.
Footballers, you know, parents used to come to football parks and beat their children because they were playing soccer and things like that. But now people are asking for the latest academies to take their.
They're taking them there to go and play the football. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. That's very true.
Yeah.
Woo! But Knii, have you always wanted to do reggae music?
Yes, I'd say so because Not only reggae, though. I mean, I'm someone who I can't really make my mind about what I want. It's some way to say that, but that is the truth. When I go into a shop, I see so many things. I may leave the shop not buying anything at all because I couldn't make up my mind. I like music in all forms that it comes in, because I don't only listen to lyrics, and I listen to what the instruments are playing, the chord progressions, how deep the music is. There are a lot of people who listen to music on the surface. They just listen to what the singer is singing and the beat. But if you are deep into music, you listen to other things. Listen to the horns, how the horns are moving, and complementing how the strings, how the keyboards are. So I listen to music in a very holistic way. You understand? And what was the question again, please?
I was asking if you've always wanted to do reggae music.
Yes. So because I listen to music in that way, I end up enjoying all sorts of music.
Right.
Last time I was watching YouTube, I was watching some music from Papua New Guinea, some people who have not been discovered for hundreds of years. They are still walking around naked. You know what I mean? Excuse me to say, but that is where they are still. And they are playing music, and you can hear it echoing in the forest. This is beautiful music as well. So I listen to all sorts of music.
Okay.
So I'm not exactly a reggae musician. But I have a strong love for reggae because as I was growing up, my father used to listen to a lot of reggae music. He used to buy all the Bob Marley albums, all the Steel Pulse albums, all the Burning Spear albums. And though he didn't want me to do music, he was bringing the influence into the house. So I used to still listen when he goes out. I'll go and play his system and listen to stuff. I started getting a love for Bob Marley's music, Burning Spear's music, Fela's music, Wolome's music, that kind of thing. So, but what happened was that I met a guy called Sami Nupese, and he took me up as his protege, so they talk him, protege.
Yeah.
So he was like a member of Roots and Nabo. Roots and Nabo was a big reggae band that performed first at Reggae Sunsplash. And I mean, Ghana, we don't just remember our heroes, but it's so sad. This is the first African band that played at Reggae Sunsplash, even before Lucky Dube. But let's move on. So he saw me, and he took me up. So he started giving me the reggae influence. Okay. And that is how come I got all these things accumulated, gave me a strong love for reggae.
Okay.
But at the same time too, I was listening to a lot of Wulome. I used to like Wulome a lot.
Yeah.
And Fela as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So your strength is reggae then?
Well, I mean, one of my big loves is reggae, but I also love African music.
Right.
I love I love African music because of the rhythm play. The way you hear congas, you hear drums, everything playing something different, but all of them coming together into one music. Western music just boom, cha, boom, cha, boom. Then you can see that they bob them head like that. But we they are doing all sorts of things, and you have to be able to, get into the flow. So
Right. It makes sense. Why? If you're just joining us here on Daybreak Hits, Dr. Knii Lante is my guest, and as he said, when he's in the hospital, is Knii. That's N-double-I, but when he's actually doing music, it's the Knii with a K, so K-N-I-I. So there you go. And so today it is Knii, K-N-I-I, in the studios with us here on Daybreak Hits. And how long would we say you've been doing music? How long would you say?
Long. Excess of 10 years. 15 years since, when I was in school, all I did do music. They try release songs underground. I remember I recorded a song called Mikebono.
Yes.
Alonte Koakaf. And I remember Doreen Ando.
Yes.
Doreen Ando used to push the song.
Yes,
Then I was in school. I was in school.
Wow. That song is a solid song.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Exactly. She made it a household song. Then other songs, Bono, which I did with Zap Mallet. All these songs were not even reggae songs,
they were all,
and Bono was also quite good. I mean, big and good. Then you with Felinuna. I don't even know where I'm going on this trip. Just reminding and remembering stuff.
It's just okay. I don't think you remember the last time you've had to sit down to have
You know
conversations
now.
like that.
You know,
yeah.
you know now.
So I mean, it's good, and
You know.
to also educate people who are probably know you. They've listened to your music, but haven't really heard you speak and all that. I mean, you are also seen as one person who is a private. You like to mind your business. You only speak on issues when you feel the need to.
Like 52 ambulances. You remember that song? 52 ambulance, Charlie. Man, I was arrested on stage for Kwewu, and they took me off stage in the middle of my performance. I'll never forget. I decided to sing about issues. Yeah, man, 52 ambulances. You remember? You don't.
Hey, then maybe I don't think I remember.
You later. I go remember you.
What have you been? What have you been through?
I mean, it was a song that was about, the fact that we didn't have ambulances, and we had all these V8s and Jeeps in the system and things, and bombo clat, and I was throwing them fire and things small, and it was released underground small, and the thing go.
People enjoyed
and it brought up the issue of the ambulances. If you go remember, before the election 2020, that's what started the whole thing. So then Joy FM started calling Joy Prime, all these stations went on the interviews, and then and actually in that song I mentioned the word 52 ambulances, but it was actually 28 ambulances that were available for the whole country. But then I remember I saw one footage when the president had gone to the UK and people were demonstrating and holding up placards, and they had written 52 ambulances. That's when I knew that the song had caused some small damage. But it was good. And a few months later, ambulances were brought into the system. So, Charlie, you
were arrested. By the end of the day, the work was done.
It's not only the love songs. Yeah, man, reggae musicians there. When we meet featuring Black Rasta.
Black Rasta to another one.
And the Kuchoko Festival is coming up.
Yes, you're on.
Yeah, on the 8th of March.
Okay.
Yes. Dwayne Stevenson will be coming.
Right.
Culture will be coming. It will be wicked.
Mina, I see, because this one, no long thing. So make sure you're all there.
Wicked.
Yep.
Wicked, why?
Wicked, why? Hey.
You go feel them.
Oh, we go feel them. We all can't wait for that event. Black Rasta and the team. So let's all look forward to it. Now that you were just talking about the arrest. Hey, no way to. Doctor arrestable.
And when I tried stage, I was midway through my performance, and I saw that the back was filled with plenty people. And then next I saw two people were beside me. They hooked my arm. They started dragging me off the stage. I said, why? I'm not going to play baby take good care or watch mini care. But you are inciting people against government. Can it be, Charlie? We've gone through things.
They locked you?
No, they didn't.
They didn't lock you? They questioned you?
It was bad. It was very bad backstage. But it went on and on and on. Some few bloggers picked it up. I remember some Nigerian bloggers picked it up.
Okay.
Some Ghanaian bloggers also called. But other than I didn't want trouble. Because Knii Lante knew me. I did financial crisis inside already. So, I just decided to say no interviews.
So it was just
subject.
at the backstage. You sorted it at the backstage.
Yeah, backstage. And then it was, Charlie.
It was squashed.
Sometimes it's good when maybe I listen my pop small where I'd go do the medicine, because sometimes those kind of things, they give you advantage, even though it's not right that your profession should give you advantage. But, if you cross a traffic light and you say you're a doctor, maybe you'll be treated a little differently from if you cross a traffic light and you say that I'm a taxi driver or something. A musician. That's when exactly, you know what I mean. It shouldn't be like that though, but you know what I mean. I think that day I was lucky.
You were lucky. Also, when you told them you were a doctor, they left you?
They know say I be doctor. So I should not say they don't want to make the thing even
escalate or something. Yeah.
Cool,
you were lucky.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're not doing. Okay, better.
Then you were really good at that because, as I said, if it was something that was out there, I'm sure wouldn't you see what the media would do about that. Well, that's interesting. So I guess you don't perform that song anymore then.
Where is featuring live? Math H1 try because the situation not really changed. You know what I mean? Okay. Yes. So if I remind even the government inside right now, say Charlie, we have a big problem in healthcare. Doctors, nurses, people are living in droves, not be small. Last time I did pass some place for Jolu, for Abilinkwe, and I saw a long queue like that. Some dressed in nurses, white and stuff. And the day inside the queue, and I asked her, what are these people doing? They said, it's the place where they get, I think, visa for Canadian embassy.
Oh, yes,
or
yes,
something.
yes, yes.
I was like, what?
Yes, so...
Charlie, the queue not be small, eh?
Yeah, the queue, that queue is logoligi.
Where? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they go.
logoligi all the way to the back, and you see some people waiting.
Charlie, and the people, they are leaving, even some of the nurses I consult with, they are leaving, Charlie, it's a really bad situation. So, Charlie, make the government where they come inside, make they look the healthcare. Yeah. Because if you don't get health, you can't do nothing. Or forget your business, forget everything. Even if you're a boxer, if they check you and you're hepatitis B positive, you're in trouble. You can't box again. So health be everything. Yeah.
I mean, recently, I think the health minister came in and said something about the fact that if nurses are not ready to work, it's either they are in or they are out. And that was because there's this perception that nurses do not treat patients well. Like it's become literally a topic that, I mean, everywhere you go, there's always that conversation here. Is that the case? I mean,
it's not necessary. I mean, we are guilty of those kind of things. Charlie, it's not easy, the doctor-patient ratio in Ghana is horrible. I mean, it's like 1 to thousands. That means every thousands of people, if we look at the population, the size of the population, the size of the doctors we have, one doctor has to take care of thousands of people. Even if it's 1 month, you have to take care of thousands of people. When you go look, everybody finish. Before somebody you go look him today, 3 days later, he comes back to the hospital. So the problem is huge for the healthcare personnel. So we need to build more medical schools, more nursing schools, and give people conditions which make them want to stay to work. We have to be creative about it. I don't think that is a question about you are in, you are out. I'm not too conversant with what you are talking about.
I mean, it was recently.
But I think that cool heads for prevail, because we are in a bad situation already. Cool heads for prevail. We sit, see what the situation is, and then be candid with the people. Once we know what the situation is and how bad the situation is, that's the first thing we should do. We should explain to people, because I'm sure if I go out to the street next door and I ask people that what's the burden of patients to doctor ratio, they are not even aware about those kind of statistics. They don't even consider them when they are saying that nurses are being rude or doctors are being rude. You might sit in a clinic, your colleague in the UK is seeing 10 patients a day. You are seeing 23. I mean, Charlie, you know what I mean.
Frustrating.
Yeah, man.
So hence some of these things come up and they all,
exactly.
when they also explode,
exactly.
then we all have to be somewhere. That's exactly. Sad. I pray things are done about it, and I pray things. But do you plan on maybe starting something similar like that? Maybe a school where you can train people, or like nursing school, like
that one. The if wishes were horses. Yeah, man. I mean, it's something I would like to do, but I'm not endowed to do that yet. It's a dream, and it's a positive thing. I mean, and there are a lot of private medical schools coming up, a lot of private nursing schools coming up. So, man.
Yeah, it's likely to happen.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Knii Lante has a new song.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's called Every Day is Valentine's Day, and it's been a long time, and I really decided to release this song just about a month ago. I was listening to the song and with one of the team members, and she reminded me that this song is there and we should try to release it, because it's Valentine's Day.
Right.
So I was like, okay. And I finished writing down the verses. I'd written the chorus about a year ago, but I didn't know where the song was really going.
Okay.
So then I decided to put verses to it. And then I saw Genius, who did the production.
Okay.
Then we decided to put the song out. Now, the reason why I did this song was that so Valentine's Day is coming, and so what's going to happen? Okay, so guys go buy girls chocolate and this and that on that day. Then after that day, forget. Everything goes back to normal. But I thought that it should rather be the reverse. Every day for the normal should be the everyday, and the everyday, and that Valentine's Day should be rather the normal self. What I'm trying to say is that every day
you should love
should
people.
be treated exactly.
Yeah, should be treated.
Yeah, man, and the love for no be only man woman love. If or even extend into love for other people in society, especially those who are underprivileged.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Okay.
So that's why I wrote that song.
That song,
to remind
right.
us every day is Valentine's Day.
Every day
And the
is
small
Valentine's.
things that people do in people's lives. You know, you have a partner who she just irons your stuff for you, washes your stuff for you. You take it for granted until she leaves. When she leaves, then you realize that, so these small things that she was doing or he was doing was very important. And all those things should have been cherished and celebrated, like the way you celebrate when they buy the chocolates for you.
I know, right?
Yeah, man.
Dr. Knii Lante is my guest this morning on Daybreak Hits. He has a new one and he calls it Every
day is Valentine.
Every day is Valentine.
Yeah, man.
So we're going to
listen
listen
only
to
for February 14th.
Exactly. It has to be every day.
Yeah.
We're going to listen to the song. When we come back, I have a question, very important question for you, because
right.
I would want you to really, take us through that. So, yeah,
right.
Let's listen to the song. When we come back, there's more here on Daybreak Hits. And that's what the song is all about. By Dr. Knii Lante, and he's my guest here on Daybreak Hits this morning. And now to my very important question. With all these songs, with everything you have been doing, have you ever been nominated for the Ghana Music Awards?
Yes. Like 2015, 2016 there.
Okay.
But the thing was, I was not really out there doing the music, I was trying to do it by the side.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine, Fifi, he used to call me secret popular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I won the best male performer.
Oh.
I think in either 2014, 2015,
Right.
and the subsequent year too, I won it again.
Oh.
And then I remember when I was in school too, Michael Dramna did a song called Ngozi.
Yes, I remember that song.
And I sang, he featured me, I sang the Kasha Bode, Shawele, and those things.
Yes,
and that one also won the best collaboration for for the year. So that was
then.
way back then.
Oh,
yeah.
And since then you have been doing dilly dally.
But it be now where they come do the thing proper.
So now there we should expect more.
Where? Charlie, you go shock what they come.
Right now, you're ready for us.
I'm telling you.
Yes, we just want more of it because we know what you have. We know what you're capable of doing.
Man,
and I mean, this song even says it all. Even with the ones that you have done over the years, like it also says it all. So I think maybe this time, dear. Oh,
I feel like seriously. Seriously.
I had to ask you about the Ghana Music Awards because Robert Clark.
Okay.
PR.
Oh, I see.
He speaks for them. He want to me
because critique makes everything better.
Right.
When you day and everybody says, but you are doing well, your head goes swell up, then you go start you go start relax and mess everything up. Every day they put fire for your back. Say you they stand up, you they go more and more. No, Robert to find okay, fire feel just to make it better. And I think that challenge, you have to feature some musicians, during the awards night who play some instruments. It's too boring now. When you watch like the Grammys and stuff, you go have a musician, maybe Billie Eilish, she go come sing. While she's singing, she's playing a guitar or something. It's always the same mic artist. Those who can play piano, let them play. Those who can play guitar. So that just brings some variety. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so it's not like it's boring. It's just you want the variety.
The last one was a killer. I like the lighting and everything, but it can be made better.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
And you won in 2011 and 2013.
Yeah. Okay,
2013, okay.
And I think 2014 you won the video.
The more, okay.
Thank you for reminding me. That was Baby Take Good Care.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So there you go.
So she got off on fire. No problem. No honey.
Wicked. I like that.
It's very important, and for me, I wish maybe, but wishes. I mean, I can only wish, but I'm hoping that now that you've said this, we can push in more, and then subsequently you can also get into the TGMAs, because I think you're one talent that if you're seen on stage, performing all these songs, it wouldn't be bad at all.
At all.
It wouldn't be bad.
Thank you, manager.
You see, I've added it, so now I'm a manager too. You see, so right now I'll add that to it. This is Kwame Dadzi. I'm sure you've heard so much about him.
Yes, man.
Big
man.
The big man, yes, but idea form. Kwame, good morning.
Good morning, Doreen.
This is Dr. Knii Lante.
Yeah,
in the hospital, you can call him Knii with the N-I-I. But as he's in the studio, it's K-N-I-I. Yeah.
That's what some UK DJ just... Oh, Charlie. Big up Lala. They feel good. Then they come to announce the name. Then say, it's a kid, Knii Lante. Oh, Charlie.
What, Knii?
Let me make my own serious statement before.
Oh, you want to make a serious one?
Statement.
Okay.
Like a serious person.
I'm just wondering how you can be combining seriousness with yeah, I mean, like,
it's my X and Y chromosome, my fan.
Such an unserious person.
You see now, maybe I know not care. Go to hospital about
now that you are about to enter into. Now that you are playing, in fact, not even now. Please be serious.
Yeah, man.
Did you follow John DeMello's vetting?
No, but I was walking through the OPD and I was seeing it. So when I passed, I said, "Hey, no more." And he was for a Greek and something.
Yeah, deputy minister.
Yeah, so I saw just snippets, but I couldn't stand to watch.
I get one serious people, Jibo.
That's not the serious conversation.
That's the serious conversation. So he was advised that he's an actor, and once he's getting into ministry, he should take his work serious.
No, you and now I'm understanding.
You get it now.
Yes.
I tell you, man.
Yes, that was what he was told. But one of the MPs. Yeah.
Hey, Lord have mercy. That's it. I want to talk. If I talk, I go trend. I know one trend now.
Oh, the MP
trend small.
Yeah, the MP,
nonsense.
The MP is trending.
You just give the caption.
Yeah.
Over 25.
We doctors, can lawyers, can it be any? We rule the country every year in and year out and year in and year out. Look the nonsense we did inside. The doctors and the lawyers and the engineers and all that way they rule this country year in, year out, year in, year out. Look at where they've brought us to. How dare we? We think that people are stupid. Can't feel like a mistake.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, like the reggae be like our bar, but
Yeah, man. Take the mic away. Take the mic away from me before.
yeah, man.
You still want to make your you
I mean, I just needed to say that. I mean, so many points he made, quite interesting. Clearly, you hear how his influences in terms of music were started.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, the songs his parents were listening to, predominant around his age, he was able to connect to them. So whatever we are listening to now, some generations, the generations after, will have these influences as part of the kind of music they put back out.
Right.
Because he is saying that, I mean, Burning Spear, Bob Marley, Jimmy Cliff, all of those folks, he used to listen to them when he was young.
Yeah.
And those were not necessarily his decision. They were decisions of the people around his time.
Right.
And that has informed what he's singing today. So if we are here complaining about why are they singing now, you were playing it, and that is the reason why people have inherited it, and it's part of their music lingo, and they are churning it out.
Robert, you've just said something. Can I just say something, just 30
please
seconds?
feel
What you've
free, man.
said has triggered something for my mind, and that is the role of DJs. Because if the DJs play things which people listen to every day, things of high quality and things with variety, people will start getting into those things, just like I was influenced by things I was listening around me. So this is the role that I think people on air, DJs and influencers can make. You know, we can make Ghanaians become more conscious about variety of music, not only just one type of music and things like that. I think it's very
and I think that's also another huge point with respect to the variety, because we've said over and over again, and at least I know I have said it, that sometimes when you listen to radio stations, you find the radio programming heavily focused on Afrobeats and possibly maybe hip hop, and then you find hip life elements, and you don't find the other songs. Even gospel, you are probably listening to it at dawn or Sunday scrap. Right now, a lot of people don't play gospel anymore. They play up to like morning 10 o'clock, and then the rest is still back to the regular songs. So even if you want to focus on where to get gospel songs, if I go to church, finish or get it on your playlist, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that exists. And then the altar songs, and then we talk about traditional songs. Hey, we are not but where are they? Who is playing their songs? I mean, even reggae. I'll give it up to Hagla for selecting some of these songs and intentionally playing them. Because some of them don't, unless you're a big act, if you're a certain Stone Boy or a Pomo, so you may get your song being played on a regular day, but you don't have like reggae specifics, like in terms of most, like the other songs, the other genres have. Or when so there are quite a number of them that are not getting enough visibility or let's say listenership from the platforms that exist, and it would be nice to be able to have some of these things being done on an intentional basis, just to be able to allow the plethora he's asking for to exist within our system. So it's a strong voice, and I'm happy that he's doing what he's doing, and maybe he should be able to give us more, because the talent's here day. If he finds a system to help him, he'll be able to produce the music, and then the rest people would produce and push it out there, and for it to become successful.
Right. Kwame, Kwame.
I am just happy that we have people like Dr. Knii Lante in the music industry. An industry that people think is not a serious one.
Where?
But we have somebody from a science background.
Pull
But
up,
even
pull up,
music is science.
Yeah.
Of
There's a
course.
science to music.
Of course, and it's mathematics.
Yes.
It's everything,
Yes.
Yeah.
Mixing. When
In the olden days, it was,
But
it
the
was
person
part,
the way
it
they
was
talk
part of
to
the
music
sciences.
not be serious thing. In what he get for music inside? What he get for music for school?
It's on
they
his
said the
movie
movie
industry.
For movies, kakele for
but
camera here, but Charlie, look, man,
It's not just about acting.
Hey, exactly.
Even the scoring is back to
Yes,
music
yes,
in the
yes,
space.
yes.
Now you are
Actually,
things up.
movies
Yeah,
crazy
music,
because
yeah.
it encapsulates
A lot.
No, but this very, 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 very bad, because look, when you watch movies, sometimes at the end, when you see the credits, you see they go write maybe Abraham Moses, then they go write BSK ASCP.
A very serious person.
Exactly.
Doing an unserious job. Then let's go ahead.
What is this?
Yeah, so when I see people like this in the music industry, I think it should tell those out there who have some ill perception about the craft that yes, this is a serious business, and we should not just take it on the surface value, as in how you see the product, because the product is making you happy, you think it is so light, without considering the process it goes through before getting to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you should I think you should encourage more people. From your side, there are people who even feel that when they get into this industry, because of their perceived status, maybe they are highly educated, or maybe they are like you, they think getting into the arts will demean their status.
That's wrong.
But that is wrong. So yes, this industry is for everybody, and it's not for low-minded or less intelligent people. It's for people who are very, very brainy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and thank you for your music.
Thank you too.
Adam, tell me.
Any serious statements to make?
Charlie,
I won't.
this matter. I know
You
you
didn't
see
get
where
it.
they go.
Yeah,
So
that
now, I
was
look
the
your
topic
face,
for-
then I'd be like, what a for talk, what a for talk. But as during talk, just say, hey, for bomb again.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Yes.
From today, we will make him.
John, sorry,
We'll
sorry,
make
sorry.
him presidential staffer in charge of seriousness.
But in case Knii decides to maybe contest for any political office, they might treat him differently
Yeah,
because he's a doctor.
he's a
You
doctor.
see, that's what I was saying.
Yes.
But that thing should stop.
You should
should
stop.
stop.
It's not
Because,
right.
I mean, it's not helping parents to encourage their children when they
Exactly.
tell, oh,
Maybe
mommy, I want
what
to do
Yeah,
this.
music-
Maybe
exactly.
we want to prevent them from treating him as a doctor is his dreadlocks.
No, but
They will now want to.
you know that kind of
But Kwame, he
stigma
has a no.
with dreadlocks.
But
Hold
even
on,
that,
hold
he
on.
said
John
he's
Dumelo.
yeah.
Yes.
What's his first degree in?
I think he
Something
did civil
engineering.
engineering,
Yeah.
but
Okay. So-
I
so
think
wait,
he
I didn't
didn't
come. So see that-
graduate.
See that one. Then he has masters in what?
I think governance and leadership, and also there was one in I think gas.
I think he has
LLB
two.
in gas or something.
Now, after all of this guy is an actor, right?
Farmer too.
And then he's a farmer. But you still chose to highlight the fact that
The fact that he was in the movie industry.
seriously,
How
But-
can
because
he
that was
do
more
all of
prominent.
these things?
No, but
because of the movie aspect.
Because that was more
But
prominent.
you know that this thing is becoming, well, I don't want to go political, but it's coming symptomatic of a certain political, I don't know,
No one talks.
Ideology,
it's one
like-
ideology, it's one party. Because I remember that way back then, Grace Omabo, she also wanted to stand for something, and somebody came up with a statement that you think that Parliament
Yes,
is for
yes,
is for
The concert people.
concert people.
And
I
I
mean,
said the last
remember.
election, is it Shelley?
what's this?
Shelley
Yeah.
Aikobo, she also
Yes.
made similar comment about Dr. Melo
Charlie.
looking down, but
I can't have what you want.
Oh, Charlie, I feel so
Yeah, but
terrible.
I think that we just have to help ourselves and help them.
Yeah.
Kakwameli.
Yeah.
We have to just
Exactly.
educate
We have
them.
to educate
yeah.
them.
Keep
about
talking
that.
about
Yeah,
educating.
like
So
when
that
we
they-
say, when we say music, when we say video or movie, we are not just talking about those who act.
there's a
We're talking
business
about-
part of it. Serious business.
Look. Yeah, and look,
Like
for somebody
America
to
no
even
go
say
do
that,
Hollywood.
you haven't even considered what really the spectrum of music is. Look, music is not only for entertainment.
Yes.
Movies are not only for entertainment. Some are for educative purposes. You understand? Some are for to garner community around a certain drive. You know, some are for so many
And
reasons
then
why
the
people,
business
some are
side of
for
it.
health purposes.
Yeah.
You understand? So how can you come up with such a statement that people, practitioners in the arts, are not serious? No, what are you saying?
As we are
Look, the
going
serious
with
people, the people who are serious, like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Dems, they understood what
the rules
music.
of rituals, yeah.
Look, King Bruce Mekanibia, they weren't just people who didn't have any academic credentials. Some of them were accountants. Some of them had degrees.
Yeah.
But Kwame Nkrumah found it worth to use them as musicians to promote. If the politicians now, they don't even know what to do with the music. They don't know the power of music. Look, if you can harness Shatta Wale's potential, Charlie. Shatta, he doesn't know the power he has. He doesn't know. Don't underestimate musicians.
There's somebody-
And movie people and arts people generally don't.
There's somebody said something that apart from politicians who are able to rally these crowds, when it comes to music, they do it regularly.
Chale.
They are able to pull the numbers every year. See, you don't have to wait for 4 years. So, like this year, musicians who pull crowds.
Zelensky, the president of Ukraine now, he was an unserious person.
Yes,
He was an unserious person.
The how serious show.
You know what I
Where is
mean?
Lexi?
Yeah, man.
Lexi can come and present.
Yeah.
Today we are begging him for agriculture, rice, and aid. We go to Ukraine to ask them for food when they are in the middle of a war. Yeah, man. Get fake when you are what joined. I know what you are. Sorry to say, but regular. Yeah, man.
Kwame is speaking Ghana this morning. Adam.
He should not comment. Allow me to speak my Ghana.
Adam, go ahead.
Yeah, I think on that note, I'm happy Dr. Knii Lante is showing those diverse sides that you can do this and still be this, and I'll urge him not to give up on the journey. Continue to inspire, because that's an inspiration to many others. Continue to inspire with his music, and keep going.
Right. Very, very important. There you go, Doc. So when you are you're free, what do you do to relax?
Oh, music.
Oh no,
music, and then I like to watch movies too. I like watching movies, and I like debates.
You are
Very
unserious.
unserious. Too unserious.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
Yeah.
And then to engage in debate. I like to debate a lot.
Okay.
One of my mentors, Uncle Kwesi Pratt, I always debate him those times. This time I don't get time to go in skin too much. Kwesi, I beg, forgive me, but I really like debating a lot. Politics, music, any issue.
Any issue.
Yeah.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
So now that this is out, this song is out, I know you're gonna be doing most of your promotions yes, but what are your plans like for the year in terms of projects? Do you have any projects coming up aside the music? Do you have anything that we should look forward to?
Okay, so truthfully, the first thing is I'm still getting I want to get a deal with the investors I'm talking about, or any investor, really, because I want to do this thing on a different level. I don't really want to do just play like that.
Yeah.
And I'd like to invite you to come to the studio to listen to some of the things that we've got there, and you understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. But
this is an unserious person. I need to go and listen to it. See, Robert, if by the time I leave that studio, I'll bring a single out.
Exactly. So I'm really looking for investment. Then the second thing is I'm looking at releasing a reggae EP this year. But then I'll be doing a lot of single releases. I'll be doing a lot of Afrobeats releases.
Right.
I'm working right now with Mr. Dean Fraser on a song that I think will be probably a groundbreaking song in reggae for the year.
Right.
It's going to be really, really big.
Okay.
And I don't want to let out because even the title self will be hit. You know what I mean?
All right.
It's a big song, and he's even been calling me about it. This is Dean Fraser. This is not somebody, so that's my idea on that one.
Okay.
And probably, yes, let me remind people that Kuchuko is just next week.
It's just next week.
Come to the beach and come and enjoy reggae.
Yes,
you know
very
what
important.
I mean?
Yes,
and
very, very important.
Basically, these are the things that are.
Okay.
And I'm into other things, catfish and things, so you know what I mean. Yeah, man.
You're also into agriculture.
You're also into agriculture.
Social, Brian.
Yeah,
wow. Yeah.
Catfish.
You are a farmer. Fish farmer.
Double, triple, and serious.
Wow.
It be like for collabo, me and John.
Yeah, very important. Oh, this is beautiful. I have some messages here. Stephen Kofi Jr. says, I'm Kofi Jr. watching live at Asin Fusu. Keep fire burning. Nana Yao Odro Mensa says, when I see this specialist or physician specialist, it reminds me of consulting room 1 at the Trust Hospital. He says, this doc has one of the nicest and sexiest handwriting.
Charlie.
Oh, your handwriting. This is the description for your handwriting. Interesting. Ellie Ken Wedison says, I'm watching live from Tema Newtown. Thank you. Cynthia Bobroko says, still on point one. My best musician in Ghana, watching live from One Love. Nana Kwame Prempe says that Doreen, ask Knii to do some generational classic with Sarkodie, please, for us, okay? A nice classic tune, I say, about children, health, and needy are two classics that has a global rhythm and lyrics for the world, okay? Okay, so at least two classics, that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, actually, I've got a song that I'm writing on diabetes.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get a pharmaceutical company to partner with. You know,
Okay.
it's
Wow.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very unserious idea from an unserious person in an unserious environment, industry.
You know, so,
Wow.
So yeah, we want to do that and then push it, you know, along the WHO and those kind of
Okay,
lines. Yeah,
okay.
because
Sounds really
Yeah.
good. I am DJ Ronki says, I just love this man. Kudos to you, Knii Lante.
thank you. Boss.
Cynthia again says, every day is Valentine's Day is my favorite song for this year. Always giving me these vibes that keeps me alive at all times. Much love, my Ras Doc. Nana Kwame says that Doreen, please don't push Knii for awards. Some artists like himself have been doing very good music and it just inspires them. Or it just inspires us. I see Knii Lante plus choral plus sack on a genre of music like world music or global music for a nice Grammy. Sounds really good. And I mean, we have him here, and I believe that everything we're discussing or sharing with him, definitely he'll put it to work, and we'll have something good coming up pretty shortly.
You're wondering, how do you say don't push for Grammy?
And then awards, and then you say Grammy. Meanwhile, the person has won TGM
Uncle Nana
a number
Kwame,
of times.
well, bro, you see, when on serious
Don't push
people
me
like
for awards,
us,
and you say Grammy.
we
See,
see,
I was.
yeah, on serious people like us are talking, then you bring your seriousness on the table. What is this? Oh. But well, okay, we won't push for the awards,
Grammy
but
is not award.
No, we won't push for the awards, but we will push for the Grammys. Grammys, yeah, they do fishing there too, so we'll go do them. All right, so there you go, and Knii Lante, as I said, so social media, you're on there.
Yeah, KNIILANTE.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then where do we get the music, especially the new one you just put out?
Audio, all the
Digital.
digital streaming platforms have
Okay.
it, and Audio Mark. We are pushing the Audio Mark link. We're going to really start going at it this weekend.
Okay.
And then almost. I mean, it's just KNI, YouTube, Instagram, everything. We're just putting out a lot of content.
All right. So you shot a video for this song too?
No, not yet. We wanted to first of all check the reaction to the song.
Okay.
And then, but we've put out some reels and some,
Okay.
shots and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just follow him on all his social media platforms. Go and subscribe to his YouTube as well. Keep streaming the music, and as he said, you stream, he brings more, and we keep promoting, we keep pushing, and we can all benefit as unserious people in the country. Thank you so Knii, thank you so much.
Yeah,
it was
man.
a pleasure to have you this morning, and we hope to see you more often. We hope to, don't just perform at Kuchoko.
Yeah,
and
man.
now that you have seen Robert too, this one there.
Exactly.
I know feel what.
Our colleagues.
It should happen definitely.
You know
So
now.
we hope to see you more often, and please
Okay.
enjoy the rest of the day. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
some of us will meet you at the hospital.
Thank you so much. One message for the people with the things will be unserious. I beg this one day I won't talk. Oxford Street, that's where our hospital is.
Yeah.
The gutters, they smell. Especially those gutters around the food joints. And these are health hazards. I don't want to mention the food joints, but you know them. Try and stand in front of them for 5 minutes and you'll see something. So I beg those who are serious, take care of these things for us. Big ups.
Punchline.
Hey, I'm telling you. Thank you so much, Doc, and have a wonderful day. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate your time here.
Thank you too.
Right, it's still Daybreak it's here on Hits 1039 FM. Yes, I would have said we are on from now till 10 a.m., but Mr. Hagler has given us some small time to add up. So, yes, just to discuss.
Like
or
1
two
hour
things.
more.
Oh, Mr. Hagler, is it 1 hour or 30 minutes? 1 hour, 30 minutes. What, 15 minutes? 50 minutes now, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
now 15 minutes here.
Yeah. When on serious people are here,
One can
50 minutes is not enough for us. So please,
One can hear cry.
We'll start and then maybe we'll pick it from there. So remember, Showbiz Review is brought to you by Betway. You always get way more with Betway, Franco Trading Enterprise. Still phone Papa Parfie. And what are we discussing today? Well, quite interesting ones. Beautiful topic for discussion this morning, and it's all about the unserious industry. And that is because Kofi Otredako, appointed presidential advisor on diaspora affairs, that is there. We also have Rexoma, appointed presidential staffer for Black Star Experience, and our own Abeku Santana has also been appointed as the deputy CEO of Ghana Tourism Authority. These are a bunch of unserious people, but yet in positions that, listen, is definitely going to make things knock things. Well, before we come back to unserious people, let me remind you that if you're ready to get way more chances with Betway, you just have to know that every single day you have the key to unlock 5 free spins on Mega Money Wheel, where you stand to win a massive 1 million Ghana cedis jackpot. So what are you waiting for? Log into betway.com.gh today and take your spin. All thanks to Betway. Remember, terms and conditions applied.